the woman. There's an old trick I was taught that I'd like to share with you. It's called a witch bottle. These old school superstitions are useful in seeing how people think who are not like us. Some may find a planned approach to decisive action in prayer useful. Remember, this is a prayer manifesto with regard to politics, philosophy, and the sort of religious ideology. Some people might be using these things against us. If nothing else, you may find folk magic useful for the entertainment factor. You never know when someone with a narcissistic personality disorder may, whether on purpose or through inadvertent and involuntary use a spirit of Jezebel against you. Never assume the person is ignorant of his or her harmful behavior, even though there's a pretty good chance he or she is aware of how he or she is affecting your life. In any case, here it is. Take your fingernail and toenail clippings at the new moon, just before it's completely dark and is still slightly waning, and seal them in a little glass tube or jar, bottle, as it were. Use a cork and some white candle wax to seal it up. Gently heat it using a fire while holding it with metal tongs. You could also use a lighter or a candle flame or even a match. Next, bury it at midnight during the new moon. The idea is that wherever your feet take you, your path is wide open and free from witchcraft. And no matter what you touch, your hands are blessed. You get to keep the work of your hands and see fruition. Free from the work of the woman Jezebel and her evil children. Remember that witches try to control you. They can cause you night terrors and nightmares, sleep paralysis, and on and on and on. Some people are simply born in a curse. As long as you're under a spell, your life isn't going to bear the fruit that it should. Ideally, whenever you sow good things into eternity, you should get good in return. Likewise, you get good in return. Likewise, whenever you sow good into eternity, you get good in return, ideally. Likewise, those who sow bad things should be the ones to reap bad in return. So fight fire with holy fire is the idea. There are multiple ways in which you may reverse things in your favor. It's my intention to hand deliver a few tricks of mentalism, and may the odds be ever in our favor and not in the hands of our enemies. So mote it be. So mote it be, and may it harm none.